Hi, and welcome back to Losing is Fun with Empress Evil. I am Icon, and we are about to set foot into episode 13. There's a flash storm outside. That's a nice welcoming for the series, for this episode, and let's see if it's going to be the beginning of the end. If you like this series, drop this channel a subscription and you won't miss any future episodes. Oh boy. We're having some zebras in front of the colony here. That's nice. Overall, good times. Pretty good times. I only need some more steel. I have a few components left. I already have dropped down the frames for the military turrets, and yeah, we're really getting there. Defenses are up and running soon. I want to mirror the military turrets on this side as well, to make sure we're having some real firepower when we're getting attacked, which happens quite often in this series, gotta be honest. So, the military turrets are a little bit more costly, but they also provide more firepower, more barrels, and I don't know, 11 damage. I never compared them by detail to the vanilla ones, but well, I trust Mr. Potaki's modding arts, so let's see. Yeah, not like this. Let's do it like that. Okay. Or even more so like that. I want to deny enemies as much cover as possible. Speaking about which, this part has to go. Terrain optimizations. Can't live without them. Alright, Zippy is digging out more and more steel, which is really awesome. All these ship chunks have to get deconstructed now as well. And I'm ready to go big now, which means I'm willing to grab these resources and make something happen out of them. So that's going to be a lot of turrets in general. And let's see how many components I'll have available after all this is done. But I guess it's going to be a lot, and that's good, because we can do a lot of turrets out of the components, which will make this base quite safe. At least that's the plan. And I'm also pretty tempted to smack down those zebras, because... oh, all the clothing builds are done. So, well, let's put up another batch of 5 of everything. There we go. And, well, it's 5 zebras. If I only had the turrets up and running here already, that would be awesome. Then I would be absolutely brave on this, but not like this. Rather going to wait a little bit. Alright, so basically this should be everything in terms of covering. And the only thing that's now left is to double layer this. Because only double layered walls are really good walls. As silly as that might sound, it's really strong to have double layers of walls, because that really demotivates the AI to attack from these sides. So, haven't decided yet if I go for double doors or not. Don't know. Let's wait. There goes some obsidian chunks. That's awesome, because I ran low of them lately, but well, not so much anymore. Alright, we got the tree sowing. Awesome. So, renewable sources of wood. This place is thriving. I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that. When I set up that series, I was more like, oh well, fire and forget. 5 to 6 episodes tops and I'm in the dust. Well, look where we are, giving Django the excellent steel bed. That's where we are. So that's decent bedrooms. Awesome. So everybody's mood is quite okay. And, well, I could eradicate everything out here. It would bring a lot of meat into the freezer and leather, which is both quite good. Let's see. I got the first turret down. Awesome. Don't have components left for... Oh well, we can do the other one. Okay. So, let's wait out the night and hunt us some zebra today. That's a good plan. Because one zebra is, well, only 60 leather, but 180 meat. It's a lot. Should, start considering doing some food baskets as well. And before I hunt anything, where's the orchard? I'm going to do the orchard over here. Well, not really an orchard so far. More like the Drago tree plantation. So this is going to keep Django busy for quite some time. Planting trees is a really long-term endeavor. Okay, Maria is replacing components. Oh. Alright. I'm kind of like okay with that. So, I want this one here. And then we're going for those zebras. How much steel slack is there? Wow, 46. Not bad. Okay. Let's get the crowd over here. All people except for Django, because poor Django won't fight. So yeah, let's check out if I can avoid the herd revenge. So, did somebody do the rifle yet? No, sadly not. So, Galagos can go as well. She's also completely useless here. Sadly. Alright, one guy down. The more of the zebras we get down before they go into herd revenge, the better. Because at some point they will go into herd revenge. They always do. Told you. Well, we should be okay. We got some friggin' military turrets in our back. Should be worth something. There we go. As far as I see it, those guys shoot a lot more bullets compared to the mini turret, but, well, I'm too lazy to check out the numbers right now. It was a really disturbingly long day, and I wanted to record some Rimworld to finally have some fun and not to do some math. Gonna do that on some other episode. Alrighty, there we go. This is going to be our treasure. In those hot regions, you always have to fight so hard for for wood in general. It's amazing. Sorry, that distracted me a little bit to set up this here. So one thing is smoke leaves are allowed in here, and we're going to store the joints over here just to shorten out the movement ways. Joint is the word. Joint is the word. Right. All right. There we go. So this way, whoever will craft that stuff will have a rather short moving way. There we go. That's a real wall. That's how real walls should look like. Okay, what about the steel? I don't think I should send Zippy to mine more than this patch. What about the neighbors? Is the restock timer finally over? Yes, it is. Okay, that's going to be... Ooh, yeah, ever since any left, I remember. Okay, so... Well, whatever. Let's send Paul, even though he's slow, and Dweeb, because he's quite well equipped. Okay, let's see what we can trade over there. I should have a few things to trade, for sure. So, a few pieces of clothing. Those Panthera fur dusters have a... But, well... It's, I expected more of a difference in value between Panthera fur and plain leather. Maybe it's because they're somewhat worn. Okay, whatever. They're rather low on food, and they tell me that they're needing quite some long time. Well, I do know that Paglac Paul is a little bit slow, but, well... Dweeb is not the fastest moving guy either. Armour skin glands slow you down. Alright, whatever. So, let's, deconstruct those. Let's see what kind of treasures that will bring. Enter Cryptosleep Casket. Hell no. So, that's uranium and steel. Well, that's quite awesome. I want to have that stuff. I don't have any materials in particular that I want to use for art. So the Magal boys are coming back. The usual, you send a caravan, we send the raid situation, so... A lot of poor sods out of the tribal business. So this caravan won't be coming back until the morning hours. They are preparing, though. Fools. You shouldn't do that. Okay, so I'm going to give Galagas the incendiary launcher this time. I don't know. I hope I won't need it, but... Damn, we need that. We need more guns. More good guns. Alright, so let's check that out. I want to use that time I have. There we go. And Zippy is quite well. Django doesn't count. We're rather horrible equipped right now. Gotta admit. Overall, it's really good. So, but I have a quite well fortified place. We have traps, we have turrets. I know it's a lot of big things, but the real bad thing is we're only having 4 guys to defend that, and one of them is wielding some heavy artillery-ish weapon. Which is kind of like non-ideal, to put it into a friendly speech. Alright, I feel better with assaulting the squad here. I don't know how much time is left, but I wanted to make sure that they're well fed before we go into that fight, because it's going to take a while, and hungry people are a real liability. So, there goes Panther. They're immediately going into an offensive stance here. So, let's fall back. Alright, so we ignited one of them. And as far as I can see, I only scored hits on one of them. Alright, it's a little bit sad. I was hoping for a little bit more. Okay. Bring up Maria again. Maria is a terrific shot. She could be able to nail down one or two of them out of a distance. I really gotta be careful with the other folks over there, though. Alright, Black is coming back for some more beating. It's a little bit sad because he's kind of like the guy who would have dropped anyways. Ooh, headshot? Right into the right eye. So let's let Maria fall back a little. She's destroying those guys. So well. Okay, so we got the assault beginning now, which is a little bit unfortunate because we're only having one side at a time. Oh boy, that's going to be quite some trouble. But that's why I wanted to thin them out a little bit beforehand, because this troop will be quite easy to put into a flight. I think I'm going to leave only Zane here. I guess he should be quite okay with defending this place. 2 turrets and Zane should be enough. So let's gotta be really careful with the Galagos here. I really want to micromanage her the most because well, it's quite obvious, isn't it? Her firepower will wreck up Orc base if I don't take it carefully here. Haha, you silly fool. Alright, the other squad is fleeing now. Awesome. So I can bring Zane to the other party. I don't think that Zane will be doing too much. So alright. I'm going to bomb out Hawk here. Let's see if that works. Boom, baby. Alright, that's your incendiary launcher. I almost never manage to put a good use to them, to be quite honest. Most of the time I feel like they're such awkward weapons, unless you have something like a huge insectoid monster walking towards you or something like that. Okay, Dornio, what's up with you? You're a man-hating kind person. Quite talented, right? Artist. Yeah. Bring her up. I want to see if we can convince her to be one of us. Wow, that went surprisingly well. I mean, I didn't even take a scratch. My folks kind of like danced between the bullets. Yeah, no thanks. Who wants an ugly nudist who's even unable to care, do medical care? Come on. I'm sorry, man. Sorry to be not sorry, Black. And even a bully. Come on. Childhood bully. Ugly nudist. This guy only wants to be naked and a douche. Well, the rim takes one more. Did somebody patch up Dornio? Of course not. Recruitment difficulty 99%. So everybody in my colony is having not more than a social value of 4. Man. Well played, Empress. Well played. But we're going to patch her up anyways. We're decent people here. Patch her up and send her home. Too bad. Would have loved to keep that one. But no. It's work of a year and more. I mean, the good thing about it would be that after all that time, these guys would be having some really good social value by the time being. Okay, we can release her already. So, go home. Happy to patch you up. Well, could have done the same for Black, but, well, I'm taking I've taken that decision a moment ago. So, Alright. It's awesome. We're even getting the first smoke leaf harvest in. So jolly good times here. Inspired taming on Zane. Houses animals to... Yeah, sure. Great. So... Dromedaries. Well, I don't want to do that too blank. And I'm not going to name a dromedary after you, man. If you're watching right now, you should be relieved. So... But these dromedaries, they're grade A hunting material. More food for the freezer. Oh man, this place is stuffed. Alright. Let's do some food baskets. I have so much steel. Come on. Let's do steel food baskets. Maybe I should take the time and kill all the zebras at once. Yeah, Zippy, do the bolt action rifle. So maybe I should consider. Yeah, well, precision rifling is such a good technology, but it's locked behind a lot of requirements. Until then, the bolt action rifle is a pretty good thing in between. So amazingly slow. Man. Mad Bunny. Beware. Well, let's I'm going to take care of that Mad Bunny. Don't want to be don't want to see those turrets waste on it. Oh, too late. Well, if you're already up and running, Zane, you might as well haul that bunny back home. I wanted to save the steel, so no need to waste all that good steel. So, we arrived at Fordelrune. Fordelrune is such an amazing place. Name for a place. Really makes me kind of happy every time to say it out loud, and I don't even know why. So let's sell off that gold, and it's that gold Dweeb was carrying around all the time. He even picked it up back again. Why, Dweeb? Why? So a service rifle. Well, it's a 4-shot assault rifle-ish thing. Gonna pick that up. EMP launcher is something I already have, so thanks but no thanks. Love enhancer, oh baby. So, talk business. Aesthetic nose, well, luckily nobody is missing a nose right now. Hot sauce. Awesome. I really like to see those things in the shopping list. Yeah, there's a donkey. Okay. Donkeys. Donkeys are awesome too. I want to grab a couple here. Can I afford that? No, I can't. What a pity! But I really, 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 really want to have that service rifle. Or, no, I don't need that. I'm gonna buy that another time. I'm going to come back again another day. I need those donkeys. Because donkeys, man, they're so good. They're amazingly useful animals. Alright, so there we go. With some super good animals on our way back home. So, yeah, well, I'm going to let them do as they please. Alrighty, tribal raids are not that scary to begin with. Oh, I already have. Why did I forget about this room? I mean, it's quite obvious that I forgot about it 2 times. I even forgot about that I used it. Did I mention that I had today like a 10-hour day with a 2.5-year-old toddler? I still have nursery rhymes in the back of my head. It's amazing how they stick inside your head. So, Galagas, you got your bolt action rifle. Really makes me happy. The incendiary launcher is quite cool though too. So maybe. Come on, let's try that as well. Can we do that? No. So I really should consider increasing the loadout weights a little bit. Just a little bit to make the use of tools possible. I keep forgetting to do that. Maria is picking up some beer and going to hunt some dromedary. That's my girl. Alright, so there we go. It's surprisingly manageable here. I didn't expect that. Okay, Paul's caravan is out of food, but they're going to hit home anyways today, so it's not that horrible. Yeah, so what do they put first into the food basket? The smoke leaf. Come on, guys. Stop kidding me. This is for meat. Because we have tons of meat. Tons of different meat as well, so. The food baskets store like 675 or 700 units of something in particular, which is really awesome. Okay, lots of steel as well in here. Nice. And there goes Paul's new leg. Well, it's going to be not right to call him prosthetic like Paul. Peg like Paul is, well... yeah. Maybe I'm going to call him Legs one day. Who knows? Alrighty. Come on. Let's speed up a little bit. There we go. So, there's the donkeys. Boom. Maria went into shoot frenzy. Oh my god. Even more accuracy for her? She's already such an insane shot. Wow. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to set Galagos on a high hunting priority now. Mainly because I want her to learn more about that. And oh my god, there's a cheetah. Can we please rack up firepower and get rid of the cat before it gets rid of us? You know how this works. So, bringing up the people. So, I'm also not having a donkey named Blank. I'm waiting for some more badass animal. It's not how I treat my fans, you know. There we go. There's the cheetah. Well, same-o, same-o. We're doing what we're always doing with those cheetahs. Make dusters out of them. I mean, if they wouldn't be hunting us, if those cheetahs would just accept that we are no prey, I would even let them live. Would take care of my stock, configure some nice zones, manage that they won't be running into the cheetahs, and they could hunt whatever's roaming in here. I'm not that kind of person. But if you try to eat me, I'm going to eat you. End of the story. Wow. Only between humans and animals, though. I want to have that ember. Well, let's mine that out and do some nice art out of that. That's going to be a good project to make my game a little bit more risky. But jokes aside, my neighbors do have a lot of things that I want to have, and I don't own enough money. The service rifle might not be the best weapon, but it's a pretty accurate automatic weapon, and that's a big increase compared to where I'm at right now. So, well, the geothermal power research is okay. I don't want to be reliant on wind and sunlight completely. With this mod, and especially this storyteller, I want to have some unconditional power source as well. Iolite. Color is that? Nice purple. Okay. Well, I want to start with the amber though. Zippy will do that today. Since I removed that nasty cheetah, we're going to be in no trouble here. Let's hunt those rats. They are a nice shooting training. Same goes for that koala. Hey, Peaches. Jade. Due to the extensive amount of meteor bombardments, I do have a lot of materials on this map. And it doesn't look like it's going to be any less in the future. I mean, it should be becoming more and more dramatic what happens here. I mean, this area here is looking like a joke. There are so many meteorites. I never had so many on one map. Like ever, but it's only going to get worse. Fugitive lair. So we get to destroy a camp which is going to be guarded by 8 enemies. In return, I would get the camp loot, which is something which is even marked out in particular. Lure trainer melee. Nah, nothing I really need. So it's amber art time. I'm going to make small sculptures until I'm out of ember. There we go. So basically Zippy is preparing her new work. Oh, there's more steel. 1.3k units of steel. Amazing. And there's all those components lying outside there. Can somebody please, come on Django, stop cloud watching all those precious components back home. Man. Really feels just wrong. There's a pure silver deposit as well. With all those gem stone meteorites, I'm friggin' rich though. I didn't expect that they would have this kind of impact on my gameplay. I didn't expect this amount of meteorite drops anyways. So, no, not Zippy. Zippy is doing some other work. I'll order them now to haul those components because they kind of like deconstructed everything again and then just went off to let that stuff deteriorate out there now. So we're doing a colony-wide clean sweep now. And then I should have a huge plus of components. Damn, there's even more. Good lord. So there we go. This is a moment where the Moody mod really comes in super handy, because it was really easy to find somebody who's not busy right now. It's a real good good feature of that. So sadly, it still doesn't have all the features that I would like to have for such a mod. But it's a really good, damn good thing Anyways, so 61 components, 1.6k steel. We're going to build a fortress now. And I need to keep some steel though for the geothermal reactors. But one thing I want to be doing right now are like 4 turrets randomly placed inside the base. Well, maybe not here. It's a little bit of a too narrow space here. This is quite good. And, well, looks like this base is so small that I'm going to be good with 3 of them. Alright, whatever. I really like these random turrets to fight off drop pod enemies. Maybe I'm going to do 1 or 2 turrets more in the future. The real good thing about turrets is I can relocate them however I please. And it's really awesome because that means you can build them and use them wherever you want. So I also noticed that I'm kind of like out of rhyolite. So let's change that. There we go. Galagos is getting her much needed shooting training. She's no natural talent, so it's even more necessary. We're doing the tailoring dream here. Oh my god, it's so good. Let's allow the cloth for the dusters as well. There's no reason to disallow that. I don't have carpet making technology yet, so all the cloth can just go into apparel right away. Sometimes words are just away. I want to have one thing though. For all the cloth is already gone, and that's a billiard table made out of amber. Yeah, that's something neat. We're going to drop that one in here. It's a little bit too crammed overall in here, but whatever. I'm going to reinstall that somewhere else then. And also sometimes I feel like I have a lot of trouble in discerning all these different icons. For some weird reason, they don't feel too descriptive to me sometimes. But maybe I'm just bad at memorizing them. I don't know. Just trying to give some honest opinion on this mod so far. But, well, I think with my next playthrough series, I'm going to return to my numbers mod again. Because it's always a pretty big window here. I mean, sure, I can do that a little bit smaller, but it's cool. But I like the compactness and the configuration variety of the numbers mod more. Oh well. I really do love to try out different tools from time to time. So this billiards table will take forever because it's going to be a beauty. This is a real nice saturated orange tone. I mean, it's going to look really weird, the preview here. The thumbnail doesn't look too healthy, but whatever. It's just for the imagination. Come on, imagine you're going in there and there's a billiard table whose frame is made out of a composite of wood and amber, mostly amber though. That should be like in a noble. That sounds like it should be compatible to a nobleman's taste. But well, those gemstones are only cosmetical. Overall, the royalty DLC messed up the modding community quite hard because royals have these royal needs, and well, I hope the modding community will wrap their heads around that soon and do more variety for things that nobles can accept. There we go, and one go. That's even excellent. Yes. So recreation power 160%. These guys are going to recreate themselves good here. It's only having a beauty of 30, but well, 1k. 1k of worth. Alright, nice. So, that's going to be the end of this episode, my friends, because, well, at some point I do have to find an end. Drop me a comment down below if you have something on your mind. I deeply appreciate to hear some feedback, and I hope you're coming back for another episode soon. Goodbye, friends.